Hi folks, Adam Weissmuller again here for Sky River RV. Today we have a special surprise for you guys. This is a 2017 Leprechaun 24 FSF. Beautiful coach, high end, has everything you can imagine and everything you'd need. Check this out. Here's a reverse cam, so when you hit your blinker, you make sure there's no car here. There's the exhaust pipe for the generator. It's right underneath there. Large, almost full body slide. With the top is an awning topper. What that does is it keeps branches, snow, other debris off the top of the slide, so when you pull it in, there's going to be no problems. Look at the size of that slide. What that does inside, we'll talk about that in a minute, but what that does is you have so much room in there. It's awesome. Now this is a fully walkable TPS roof. You can see the ladder here, so you can go up, check once a year, make sure everything's okay, which it will be because it's a high quality roof. As we go around back here, there's your reverse cam. So when you hit reverse, it comes up on a screen on your dashboard just to make sure no one's back here. There's also a microphone on that so you can hear somebody if they're directing you, so you guys don't have to yell and everybody can hear your business. This is a cool feature right here as well. This is a table that extends and then folds out, so you have a table built in here. It's a cool feature. Here's your plug right here. That's a 110 plug for your margarita mixer, if that's what you want to do. Look at this. Don't want to miss the ball game or the golf or the fishing. Look at that. Pre-wired for solar. Just get a panel. This thing will charge your batteries that way. Now, let's see the inside of this thing.
What's easy to drive and park, gets up to 24 miles to the gallon, and allows you to get a second home tax break? It's the Class B van camper, and Sky River RV has the best selection of Class B van campers on the Central Coast, featuring brands like Airstream, Winnebago, and Road Track. And not only do we have the best selection of the highest quality van campers, we offer the best prices. If you're interested in or even curious about a Class B van camper, do yourself a favor and come to Sky River RV. Would you buy just any car because it was cheap? Or would you buy the highest quality car that fit your needs at the best price? At Sky River RV, we offer the highest quality RVs at the best price. And we have an incredible selection. No other RV dealer on the Central Coast can offer you brands like Airstream, Coachman, Newmar, or Winnebago. And we're not talking about previous rentals or trade-ins. These are brand new coaches. Come to Sky River RV in Paso Robles to find the best selection of the highest quality RVs at the best price.
So here we are, 2017 Leprechaun. This is the interior. It's beautiful. Congolium flooring, super high quality. And the difference between this and regular linoleum flooring is that this can be repaired. If you drop a knife point down or something, it can be fixed. Okay, now look at this. This is a 350 pound either storage or a bed. The capacity is 350 pounds and the measurement is 57 by 95 inches. So that's a large space. You could fit a couple people up there. This just keeps items or people from falling off in the middle of the night. Here's your ladder that goes right up here, fully removable. You can get that out of there when you need to. Now check out that chair. That's an ultra suede chair that has a seat belt attached. It's also bolted to the floor, so you're very safe. You can put someone there with the seat belt on and feel secure and comfortable. Ultra suede all through the cockpit. Big screen right there, Furrion stereo. That is hooked up to the reverse cam. This is a removable table that goes in between the two seats, which is kind of cool for long distance trips. As we cruise along this way, this is the U dinette. This is ultra suede as well. This drops down onto here and then the cushions go over it and that makes another bed. So you have 1, 2, and the other bed here. Now this is something that I really am am amazed by. Watch this. This is your entertainment center. Now look at this. This is on a slide-like mechanism that comes out with the switch right there. So you're able to see this from any point in the coach, from up here, or from the other side. It just spins around, which is a great feature. That way you could see in the bedroom the TV. You know, these coaches are all about convertible spaces and how to utilize the space properly, and they've done a great job with this. This has Bluetooth for your stereo and the Amish fireplace. Look at that. Now that's a 5,000 BTU heater that works on the electricity from the campground. So you can heat this coach with that and it won't cost you a dime more than what it cost you to pay for your campground. Look at this bed. Walk around bed, super important for people. That way you don't have to climb over each other to use the restroom. There's a charging station up there, emergency window, and the best thing about this coach, you ladies are gonna love this. A walk-in closet. It's got hanging closet on either side. You have a charging station right here, drawers here, beautiful. And here's the restroom. For a 24-foot coach, the size of that shower is incredible. And with the slide out, I mean, this is a extremely large coach for a 24-footer inside. Extendable countertops on this unit. If you need a little more room for making salsa, right there. Need to charge your stuff, right here. Nice double sink. I think that's a 70-30 sink is what they call that. You have a convection microwave, which is both a microwave and a convection oven. So you can bake your cookies and you can microwave a burrito. You also have a regular oven in here. So you could bake your cookies while you're baking a chicken. Pretty good. This is a two-way refrigerator. Now what that means is when you're plugged into the campground, it is running off of their electricity. Now, as soon as you unplug that plug, it goes right to your propane automatically. It's one less thing to remember and makes your trip more pleasurable. So this is a 2017 24-foot Leprechaun, and now we have something else to show you as well.
We are totally excited to get some clams.
Well, it happens to be your lucky day because I actually have some clam diggers out there right now digging
that's
clams, so we
right,
can
over
kind of see
there.
exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's really great.
This is where we
Yeah.
grow all of our oysters.
Okay.
What we do is when we get these oysters, they're very, very small, and we put them in the nursery bags, and we put 10 dozen oysters in each bag. When the wave action comes in, it tumbles the oysters around and keeps them at a really nice shape. The other thing that we do here also is we grow clams. That was something that you were interested in, Bradley.
Yeah.
Well, these guys here aren't very large. These are the
Yeah.
Manila clams.
Oh, okay.
And these are the ones that most of you see in restaurants.
Yes.
Hey, Bradley.
Yeah?
You want to come out and dig some clams?
Okay, sure. Oh, I dig it.
Thank you, Tony, so much. I am
It's
really.
always such a pleasure to see you.
Aw, thank you. Aw. Look, that's so perfect. Hey, who wants some oysters from Buck Bay?
Oh, yeah.
These are the best
We
oysters,
cheers
I
them?
think.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
If you're looking for an RV, don't limit your choices. Come to Sky River RV, where we have over 300 coaches for you to discover and explore. At Sky River RV, we have the largest selection of high-quality travel trailers, fifth wheels, and motorhomes. We carry only quality brands like Airstream, Coachman, Newmar, Cougar, and Winnebago, just to name a few. And along with this incredible selection, we also have the best prices. If you're looking or even just curious about an RV, come to Sky River RV. If you're in the market for a new RV, then you need to get to Sky River RV. Not only do they offer the largest selection of motorhomes, trailers, and fifth wheels on the Central Coast, they offer the best brands like Airstream, Winnebago, Coachman, Newmar, Thor, Montana, and Cougar. And best of all, they have interest rates as low as 2.99% for well-qualified buyers. Not only can you save money, you can get low monthly payments on the RV of your dreams at Sky River RV in Paso Robles, Pismo Beach, and now Buellton.
Okay, so here we are. This is a 2017 Coachman Freelander Micro. This is a 20-foot coach built on the Ford Transit chassis. Super reliable. You can see it's a Class C, so there's storage up above. You have all kinds of different stuff here. This is ready for a TV. You can put one there if you like. There's the cable hookup there. Pre-wired for solar. So you can charge your batteries just from the sun. That's free. This is a 60 square foot storage compartment. Look at that. Room for everything. Waterproof, nothing's gonna leak. There's gonna be no problems there. And look, it's got a fully walkable roof and also a reverse cam. You can see it in there in the red light, the running light. That's so when you put it in reverse, that comes up on a screen in the cockpit to make sure there's no one behind you. You can tow 2,000 pounds with this unit. Here's another access to the large 60 square foot storage in here. I mean, as we all know, with RVs, storage is a premium. Now, as we come around the back here we have all your valves. Here's your power cord, which is plugged in right now. Here's your TV in, so this will provide cable at the campground for your TV. And this is your tank right here, your water tank. It's a 38-gallon water tank in this unit, and this is your city water connection. Now what this does is when you get to the campground, you plug that in, turn it on, and that provides water for the whole coach. You don't have to fill your tanks. I recommend putting a couple of gallons just so you can rinse your hands off and flush the toilet. As we go along here, and again, it's the Azdel composite panels, super strong. Underneath these panels is 2-inch aluminum framing for the box. This is a 13-foot wheelbase on this unit, and what that means is it's almost like a pickup truck. Everybody can drive these. They're super easy to drive. That's why they were designed like this, is so that everyone could enjoy being behind the wheel of an RV. Here's your generator right here. So if you do feel like not going to a campground and dirt camping and you go out in the mountains, you start this up, you can run your AC, microwave, all that stuff from this, and charge your batteries. It's a good feature. And another feature that these guys have is with this generator, if you leave it running, it will shut off automatically at a quarter tank of gas because it's running on the coach gas. So you don't want it to run your whole gas tank out, so it automatically stops at a quarter tank, and that's a really good feature. And also look at this thing. This is an automatic, almost full-length awning on the door side of this coach. The benefit of having an automatic awning versus a manual awning is if the wind comes up, that thing becomes like a spinnaker sometimes, and there's no way to pull it in by hand. But with this coach, one button, it zips right in.
With smiles on their faces, your friends tell you about how they pulled their kids away from the video games, cell phones, and tablets. They talk about their adventures and the fun they're having. How they went RVing, and now so can you. The great getaway from it all starts at Sky River RV. Get to any of Sky River RV's 3 Central Coast locations so that you too can unplug, disconnect, and reconnect with what's important, your family and friends. Sky River RV in Paso Robles, Pismo Beach, and now Buellton. You've been thinking about buying an RV and embarking on a great adventure. The only thing holding you back is the impression that RVs are expensive. Well, it's just not true. Sky River RV offers the most affordable options ever, and there are so many great benefits. A high-quality pre-owned RV is a great way to save thousands versus a new RV. And it can also come with a service agreement that outlives even the manufacturer's warranty. At Sky River RV, you'll find the largest selection of pre-owned RVs on the Central Coast. So take that great adventure now and go camping.
Okay, so here's the interior of the 2017 20-foot Micro by Coachmen. This is a hybrid unit, kind of in between a Class B and a Class C. It's an entry-level, brand new. It's on the Transit chassis. I can't say that enough because it's a super high-quality chassis that this thing's on. Anyway, here is a 350-pound bed or storage. Now the space here is 57 inches by 95 inches. So it's a large space, the framing is very strong on this, so you can carry stuff and not worry about it. This is a net to make sure stuff doesn't roll off of there or people. This is called a J-dinette. Now what this does is this table drops down and then the cushions go over it, and this is another bed. So you have one here, and one in the rear. Now this TV is on an arm that you can aim everywhere you need to, which is a good feature. So you can see it from anywhere in the coach. There's your DVD player right here. All right, so here we are. This is the Coachmen Micro. This is a 2017 unit, 20 foot long. Here's the kitchen. I'm excited about this. Here is your microwave right here. Furrion, good brand, and here is your burners. So you can, this is a hotter burner than this one, so you can fry on that one. You can see large countertop, stainless sink, and look at that bed. Window right there, so you can keep your eye on the kids if they're out on this side, or if you're parked like at Avila Beach, you can see the whole ocean right through that window right there. Here's your thermostat. You have a little table there with charger. Some folks need a breathing machine or they have their favorite alarm clock. You can plug it in right there. And here's the bathroom. You can see it's got an accordion door for the shower. Large shower for a 20-foot unit. I mean, that's a giant shower. And here's your inverter, tons of storage. I mean, this thing has everything. Now, this 2017 Micro by Coachmen is a 20-foot coach, and talk about comfortable. I could sit in here all day. There's a lot of features, even though this is a entry-level coach, that are not entry-level. These are all stuff that you know, people demand these days. For instance, look at this. This is your camera screen right here, where your rear view mirror would usually be. So what this does is, on your reverse cam and on your blinker cams, it comes up right there, so you can see everything. So come on down to Sky River RV and get in these things. You know, they're beautiful coaches. We have everything from the entry level, which is what we're sitting in. This says 2017 Micro, all the way to our Newmar Dutch Stars, which are the top of the line Class A's. So thank you very much for joining us, and until next time. This is Adam Weissmuller. Come on in and we'll see you then.
We recently received a question from Pete Waddell of Lompoc asking about the relationship between vehicle size, hitch type, and towing capacities. So today we'd like to address Pete's question and talk a little bit about the basics of towing. Now, the first and most important thing to remember is there are so many variables in each towing situation, you really can't be sure of your situation unless you seek out someone who is knowledgeable, someone who can look at your vehicle, learn what your towing needs are, and advise you as to what kind of hitch or vehicle you should have. For instance, at Sky River RV, we have a computer program that allows you to input your vehicle and it advises you as to what trailers you could tow. It even works in reverse in that you can put the type of trailer you want to tow in and it tells you what kind of vehicles are best qualified for that trailer. Now, what we're going to do today, though, is cover some of the basic information to give you a general idea of what some cars and trucks can do and what you need to be looking for when you're considering towing a trailer or fifth wheel. Now, to keep things in perspective, it may help you to think of the automobile, the hitch, and trailer or fifth wheel as interdependent elements of a total trailering system. In fact, the driver, automobile, hitch, and trailer are interdependent elements of a total system. But first off, let's talk a little bit about the tow vehicle. Second in order of importance in the vehicle-trailer combination is the tow vehicle and its condition. As an integral part of the system, the tow vehicle and its components have a significant influence on trailering safety. Trailers are designed to follow the tow vehicle. Trailers will follow the erratic path of a defective vehicle just as they will follow the straight path of a non-defective vehicle. Improper tire pressure, alignment, steering adjustment, or suspension will affect the drivability of the vehicle and will also affect the drivability of the car-trailer combination. Before towing a trailer, it is important that the car or truck be in good operating condition. And on a side note, consider engine and transmission cooling. To alleviate any possible overheating to the tow vehicle, radiator cooling may be improved by flush cleaning and refilling the radiator with new coolant. Engine oil should be fresh and of the maximum viscosity recommended for the engine and climate. Engine and transmission heat increases, automobile speed increases. So slow down to prevent overheating. Now, to make sure we're on the same page, let's break down the different parts of the trailer. The tongue is the extension of the trailer frame forward of the trailer box toward the car. Tongue weight is that portion of the trailer weight that is transmitted through the trailer tongue and carried by the car. The coupler is the connecting device mounted at the front of the trailer tongue that, together with the hitch ball on the car, connects the trailer to the car. Now let's talk about hitches. The point of contact between the tow vehicle and the trailer is the hitch, of which there are three basic types: a weight-carrying hitch, weight-distributing hitch, and a fifth wheel hitch. The weight-carrying hitch is the most commonly used hitch, accounting for about 90% of the passenger vehicle hitches in use today. This hitch is distinguished by the fact that it carries the entire vertical load imposed by the trailer tongue. There are two main types of weight-carrying hitches: the receiver and step bumper hitches. Both of these types carry the trailer tongue weight but are distinguished by the way they attach to the car or truck. Receiver hitches attach to the car by permanent means such as bolting. Their attachment points are to the automobile frame, subframe, unitized body, or a combination of these points. Although these hitches are often referred to as frame hitches, this is a misnomer since most automobiles produced today have no frames. Instead, they feature unitized body construction, and these hitches normally attached to the unitized body panels or a combination of these body panels and the bumper. Receiver hitches are the most common aftermarket hitches in use today. They require only one installation and are simple to use. As with all hitches mounted under the car and exposed to the elements, these hitches can develop rips, cracks, tears, and rust that may not be obvious to the car owner. So it's really important that this type of hitch and its attachment points be carefully inspected periodically. The second basic type of hitch is the weight distribution hitch, which is actually an accessory installed to a receiver hitch. Developed for and used primarily with passenger cars and large travel trailer combinations, this hitch does not bear all the vertical load imposed by the trailer tongue weight, but tends to distribute this force from the rear of the car to the front of the car and to the rear of the trailer. This force transfer is accomplished through various systems of springs, levers, bars, or chains attached to the hitch, trailer, and car. One of the effects of this weight transfer is the tendency to raise the rear of the car towards a level position. Thus, weight distribution hitches are also called load leveling. Fifth wheel hitches are usually mounted in a pickup bed and are similar in operation to those used by truckers or commercial vehicles. The fifth wheel portion of the hitch is attached to the frame of the tow vehicle through the truck bed. A gooseneck hitch is similar to a fifth wheel, but uses a ball instead of a connection point. Now, not to get too confusing within the weight carrying and the weight distribution type receivers, there are 5 different classes to better qualify what a hitch should be used for. Within the weight carrying hitches, there are 2 classes. A Class 1 regular duty hitch can tow a trailer up to 2,000 pounds in weight and with a tongue weight of 200 pounds. This hitch can be found on compact or mid-sized cars and is sometimes a fixed hitch attached to the bumper or receiver style sports frame with a removable drawbar and a bumper and vehicle frame attachment. Again, a Class 1 hitch can tow up to 2,000 pounds, which might include something like a 6-foot trailer or maybe a 14-foot boat trailer. A weight carrying Class 2 frame hitch is a little more heavy duty in that it can tow up to 3,500 pounds with a tongue weight of 350 pounds. A Class 2 frame hitch is a receiver style hitch with a removable drawbar. It attaches to the vehicle frame and has a 1 1/4 inch receiver. This type of hitch may be found on mid-size cars or minivans or mid-size SUVs. It would be capable of towing up to, let's say, a 12-foot trailer or a 20-foot boat trailer. A Class 3 and 4 type of hitch is used for the heavier weight carrying systems and also for weight distributing systems. This is an undercar receiver that is attached to the frame and has a removable drawbar as well as a 2-inch receiver. A Class 3 and 4 hitch can tow up to 7,500 pounds and has a tongue weight of 750 pounds and would be found on minivans, mid-size SUVs, full-size cars, pickups, vans, and full-size sport utility vehicles. With this hitch, you could tow maybe an auto transport or up to a 24-foot boat trailer. And the final class of receiver before we step up to the fifth wheel hitch is a Class 5 hitch. A Class 5 hitch is an extra heavy-duty undercar receiver that can tow up to a 17,000 pound trailer and a tongue weight of 1,700 pounds. This, of course, is for heavier applications like travel trailers over 24 feet. The Class 5 hitch will be found on full-size cars, pickups, vans, or SUVs. If you're towing anything larger, you'll probably have to step up to the fifth wheel or gooseneck hitch. This type of hitch is for trailers up to 30,000 pounds and is primarily used in the back of a pickup truck. Now, all hitches are assigned ratings by their manufacturers based on the maximum weight of the trailer which can be towed. Users must be certain that the hitch to be used has a trailer weight rating sufficient to tow the intended trailer. Most weight distributing hitches are rated to tow heavier trailers, while most weight carrying hitches are rated to tow medium and smaller trailers. If a car is purchased with a hitch already attached, the rating stamped on the hitch and on the hitch ball should both be checked prior to attaching to a trailer. With smiles on their faces, your friends tell you about how they pulled their kids away from the video games, cell phones, and tablets. They talk about their adventures and the fun they're having. How they went RVing, and now so can you. The great getaway from it all starts at Sky River RV. Get to any of Sky River RV's 3 Central Coast locations so that you too can unplug, disconnect, and reconnect with what's important, your family and friends. Sky River RV in Paso Robles, Pismo Beach, and now Buellton.